What is up, everyone? It's Ricky572 Return Chance. Today's June 5th, 2023. We're gonna hop on and do a quick market watch. So we did LA Regional this past weekend. If you guys wanted to go check out how we did, I was playing Dinos. But if you want to go check out how we did, I did a little vlog, so you could go check it out on channel. But today we're gonna be starting off with Wild Survivors. On Friday, we said we were gonna let this set settle and see what the prices settle at. So first off, we have Soul Eating Overraptor, the collector rare. It looks like it's at around $90. It was pre-selling around $50. Fossil Dig, I didn't see any pre-sale prices for it. Not until like Wednesday when it was like $60, $70. It looks like it's around a $68 price point right now. Ultimate Conductor Tyranno was pre-selling around $50. Now it's around $70. Probably like hitting almost $80 price point if I'm not mistaken. 71.98, 72.63, 77.99, and 78.15. So yeah, there's a couple listings around the $72 price point. Then they start heading up to that $78 price point, almost hitting $80. But next we have Vanquish Soul Raisin. And I actually noticed that a lot of the Vanquish Soul collector rares are kind of low on listings. So like if you take a look at this one, Vanquish Soul Raisin is at 6 listings only. Vanquish Soul Dr. Madlove is 6 listings. Vanquish Soul Heavy Borger at 7 listings, and Stake Your Soul at 15 listings, and they're all above their I guess initial market price. So this one was at 76. Looks like it's now hitting $80. Dr. Madlove was at $70. It looks like right now it's hitting that $82 price point. We have prices going up to like the $100 price point, $143 price point, but we don't have sales around that $100 price point. The highest sale I've seen is that $80 and $75 price point. So we'll see how it does. For the deck, I'm not really sure how it's gonna do. I know the OCG was playing around with it for a bit, but let me know what your thoughts are on Vanquish. So do you guys think they're gonna be a good deck, or you think it's one of those decks that's not gonna be too good in the format? Vanquish Soul Raisin looks like it has price of $102 right now, $106, $106, $110, and going up to $130 on the first page. And we do have one sale around that $105 price point, and I think let's see, $95. So the highest sales on this have been $95 and $105. So yeah, just be aware of that. Let's see, Stake Your Soul. Stake Your Soul looks like $79.74. We have a sale right here at $82 and going up to $87. And right now we have $83.99, $84.99, $93.90. So almost hitting that $100 price point on the first page. But yeah, let me know what your thoughts are on Vanquish. So I haven't seen what they do, so I can't really talk too much about it. But I'm gonna be doing some research later on because we are going into the next format, and I'm gonna be deck building later on today, adjusting my builds, trying to figure out what to play, how to play it for the upcoming format. Xeno Meteoronus 63.19. There can only be one at $65. Hungry Burger around $60. I'm pretty sure this is probably gonna drop down to like the $40 price point. Archosaur $52. Vanquish Soul Caesar Valius 69.51. Looks like it's another collector rare, and it's low on listings as well. Nivalis Restaurant at Table at $35. Fire for Meshing Tenki at $40. Chef's Special Recipe at $35. Next we hit the ultra rares with Ground Xeno. This one is, I guess, the highest priced ultra rare in the set. These were pre-selling around the $30 price point, and after the release, they were selling around that $15 price. Well, I saw listings as low as $15 and $16, and I copped a couple playsets of this around that $16, $17 price point. But it looks like now we have them going up. 23 listings on the market, and they're hitting $37.95, $38, $38.95, $39.50. $39.78, so almost hitting that $40 price point. I definitely think this card is probably gonna go up later on, the more we get into the next format, because I think dinos are going to be a popular deck, and I think there's like a new dino card also coming out in Duelist Nexus. So yeah, I definitely think this card could probably hit like the $60 price point. I was actually forced to buy them at the $30 price point on, was it Friday? On Friday, because I wanted to play test it and play it this past regionals. But yeah, I was able to cop some around that $16 price point, so those are probably going to pay off for my $30 copies that I had to pay for. Vanquish Soul Raisin looks like it's at $30 right now. Stake Your Soul around the $24, $25 price point. Yeah, all these Vanquish Soul cards seem to be getting a buyout. My friend actually asked me if he should buy the Vanquish Soul cards this weekend when we were at regionals. But I told him to hold off because I thought they were gonna go down. But I think I might have made a mistake in telling him that, because it looks like all these are going up in price instead of down. 1950, and they're low on listings too. 16 listings for this one, 25 listings, $22 for Vanquish Soul Dr. Mad Love Ultra Rare. Rock of the Vanquisher is at $22 as well. Next we hit the Novellis cards, Ultra Rare Novellis Restaurant at the Table, 1180. Voici La Carte is at $8 right now. Then we go into the second page. My internet's slow for some reason. Maybe I should let me try to get off Wi-Fi, because I do have it connected to the. I am connected to like an Ethernet cable, so I'm not really sure why it's going slow. Vanquish Soul Pantera at $7.97. That's an ultra rare. Vanquish Soul Caesar at $6. And then we hit a bunch of like super rares and rares under the dollar price point. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this set. That's everything else should be pretty cheap. But yeah, let me know how you guys feel about the set. What cards did you guys pull from the set? If you guys open any, what singles did you buy, or what cards were you most excited for from the set? Let me know down in the comments below. I saw MCOM40 talk about a Minkonko build. I'm not sure if it was for the TCG or the OCG, but some people might have caught onto that and wanted to take a look at Minkonkos and maybe like try them out. These were bottoming out around the $13 price point, but they look like they've been going up slightly over the past couple weeks. Right now we have them at $15.74 with shipping, $15.98, $16.56, $16.97 with shipping, hitting $16.99 on the first page. So yeah, I just wanted to take a look at it and see how it's doing. Let me know how you guys feel about Minkonko. This card was a card that was like sitting at $60 after its release for a little while because it was hyped up. Then it came down because people kind of moved away from it. But let me know if you guys think Minkonko can make a comeback this upcoming format. Destructive Durarma Karma Cannon was actually hyped up a couple months ago and was hitting like a $7 price point. Then it hit a low price point in April of like $2 to $3. Then people started picking it up again and teching it. It looks like it's been going up these past couple months. 79 listings on the market, and we have listings starting at $4.99, $5.75, $5.78 with shipping, $4.88, $5.90, $5.90, $5.90, and $4.94 right here. So we'll call it like between $5 to $6 for Durarma Cannon. And I actually just noticed that this was a tech that Labyrinth was using against like Purely, because it could out the Noir. It says change as many monsters on the field as possible to face down defense position. Then if either player controls the face of monster, they must send all face of monsters they control to the graveyard. So since the Noir is unaffected by card effects, it wouldn't be able to change to face down the defensive position. So if it still faces up, it would have to go to the graveyard because the player would have to send it there since it's still face up, and it's not being sent there by technically a card effect, but it's forcing your opponent to do an action. So yeah, let me know how you guys feel about that tech. Do you guys think we're going to see more of Destructive Karma Cannon this upcoming format, or will people move away from this and use things like Exceed, Encore, or Kaijus to out the Purely? So sometimes I kind of wish I would have held on to cards a little bit longer. Gamma Seal, I remember buying around a $10 price point. I bought like, I think 10, 12 copies. And then I sold them around like 17-ish dollars. But it looks like right now they've gone up even higher. We have listings starting at, let's see, $27.50, $27.51, $27.79. Then we hit $28 and going up to $28.50 on the first page. So yeah, they are starting to go back up in price for the secret rares. Let me know how you guys feel about Gamma Seal, the Sea Turtle, this Kaiju, this format. Are you guys gonna be playing Gamma Seal Kaiju, or are you guys gonna be playing the Santa Claus? They're both kind of low in attack, and low in attack. Santa Claus has 1200 attack, but I think that one has to be special summon defense, and it has 2500 defense. But this one's you could attack over since it's the lowest attack Kaiju. So let me know which one you guys prefer to play, Santa Claus or Gamma Seal. Since we're talking about Kaijus, I want to bring up Doggeran, this secret rare version, because it's easily searchable in dinos. I feel like dinos are going to make an impact this upcoming format. So Doggeran is at 32 listings right now. And right now we have copies starting at, that's basically $5.50 with shipping, $5.74 with shipping. And it looks like it's like $4 to $5 like all around right here. But we do have these big walls, Gamer's Choice with 1,570 copies, and then right here TJD Gaming with 55 copies on the market. So it's gonna take a while for that price point to break $4 to $5, but still I think these are a good pickup. They're from a speed duel set, and some speed duel cards seem to do pretty good. So if you guys are thinking about picking up a dog around, I would definitely go for the secret rares rather than the other rarities. If I'm not mistaken, I think Branded Fusion was announced as an Ultimate Rare in OTS 22. Comment down below if I'm wrong about that. But right now we only have this super rare copy from the Albass Strike Structure deck. And we have 218 listings on the market, and it looks like we have copies at $244 with shipping, $249, $250, $250, and $2.50 right here on the first page with shipping. And we have 218 listings, so we have plenty of copies available. But if we don't get this reprinted in a lower rarity, aside from that ultimate rare that I think we're getting, I'm pretty sure this card will probably go up, because Branded is a pretty popular deck. Even in Master Duel is a popular deck. So I feel, and it's very accessible. It comes from a structured deck, so it's very accessible. So I feel like maybe those structured decks might go up in price, or this Branded Fusion might go up in price later on if we don't get another reprint of it. But let me know how you guys feel about Branded Fusion down in the comments below. Branded basically got a slap on the wrist this past ban list, losing only one trap card, but they got a fusion monster in Cyberstorm Accident that does what the trap card does. It does take a little bit more resources to bring it out, but it's not a hard thing to do. I wanted to take a look at Blazing Cartesia, because I feel like people are going to be picking up this deck since it didn't get hit so hard, and it's still one of those decks that could compete and is playable. Blazing Cartesia looks like it was hitting a high price point of like $60. It's kind of cooled down now. 62 listings on the market. We have listings at $50, $50.99, $50 right there shipping, $52, $52.48, $52.99 on the first page. So it did calm down a little bit, but it's still high up in price from what it used to be. It was like a $13, $14 card. Now it's like a $50 card. But let me know down in the comments below if you think Blazing Cartesia is going to come back down. I think Darkwing Blast is supposed to be reprinted in the 25th Century 10s, if I'm not mistaken. So I feel like this card might come down closer to the release of the 10s. But right now, since people want to compete with it, it's going to stay at that $50 price point. And last card on today's Market Watch is going to be Mech Knight Crusader Avramax, specifically this collector rare from Maze of Memories. I usually don't bring up higher rarity cards, but I feel like this card is cheap for what it is. And I feel like it has potential to go up later. 51 listings on the market, and we have listings starting at $40.35, $40.70, $40.51, $4.85 with shipping, and hitting $40.99 with shipping on the first page. So like between $40 $41. I think this card could go up to like the $60 price point later on though. It's a really good card. I used to tech it against Casheros in my Sprite build, because Casheros target and this card can be targeted, so they would have trouble outing it. And I feel like Casheros are still going to be in the format, so people might be looking for ways to go against it. And I think Abramax is one of those good techs that you could use against some. But let me know how you guys feel about that down in the comments below. That's going to be it for this Market Watch though. Make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Also go follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at ROTC. This is Ricky572, and we'll see you guys next time.